Good, good.
Put those mics up a little bit.
How did you assess your game the other night against Minnesota?
I feel like I had a solid game. There's definitely things that you got to improve on. You're never perfect. You never have a 100% game, but I definitely saw the strides. I definitely felt more comfortable out there. Noticing the little things in the game and noticing myself. I felt really good to be back on the field and doing a full live rep. I haven't tackled since last season, so getting one of those in was really nice.
He said the other day, he feels like your game is, I think he said night and day from last year. Do you feel that, and in what way is that different?
Yeah, it's definitely different, especially coming in as a rookie last year. A lot of things were a little bit different for me. I was trying to learn a lot while playing. I was trying to figure it out on the fly. But now that I have the time of off season, going to watch film and understanding where I messed up last year and what things to look for and how to, narrow the game down for myself, it's helped a lot.
Where do those things show up the most for you? Like when you're out there pre-snap, where you kind of notice like this is something I would have missed last year.
Yeah, it's definitely understanding situations and knowing like what formations to look for and what tees to look for. There's a lot of different things in the game of football that you can key in on, and little things that you can watch for. But I definitely noticed that now I can see a lot more than I used to. I used to have one key, now I have a lot of keys.
Boy, what's the biggest key to run defense for you? Run fit, being in the right play. What do you have to do?
For me, the biggest thing is just understanding my responsibility and understanding how guys are fitting off of me. So as long as I'm doing my job, I know I can trust in my brothers to take care of the rest. And at the end of the day, it makes it all work better for everybody as long as we're on the same side.
The simplest terms, is that really what you guys are talking about? Do your own job, do your job, and everyone count on each other?
It's the wingman philosophy of, you can't leave your wingman, so you got to be able to be next to him and do your job so they can trust in you until you do your job. And if everyone does their job, we should be all right. Definitely. I mean, having Bruce with us last year was a big help. It helped a lot because, as a veteran who's been in the league for countless years, it's definitely one of the things that I took into an account, and I definitely learned from him and just helped me simplify the game for myself. For me, he taught to me about how, you can't make the game bigger than it is. As long as you lock in and you know your keys and just focus on those, it make it a lot simpler and just you're not overthinking and just playing free, trusting in yourself. Michael Bennett, he's a good guy. He preaches a lot of things, but the biggest thing you're always going to preach is violence, and having that in your repertoire and making sure that you're using your hands and making sure that your hand placement is key, and using those things to understand that when you have better leverage, you can play a better game.
How about Cliff? Did Cliff teach anything?
Oh, for sure. He teaches get off. We were watching clips from practice, and all the things we were watching about is to get off, making sure your timing's right, making sure you're keying the right thing, and making sure if it's the ball or the man, whatever's moving first, get off on that.
We've seen you working with the ones a lot since Daryl's been out. But I guess what's that like for you? Like kind of working as a starter, I guess.
It's been nice, understanding that the way the guys move and understand the gel and really getting that comfortability working with those guys so that when game time happens that it's not missing a beat and that we can understand that we can work well together so that they're all, especially there's a lot of veteran guys on that D line, there's a lot of veterans on the backer side, so working with them makes it a lot easier for myself.
Do you think you can do this year for your team that?
For me, it's just doing my job, honestly. Figuring out my role this year and understanding that I have to be a contributing factor, not just a guy on the team, but being a contributing factor into what we're doing this year.
Thank you, Boye.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to a rookie? Specifically a guy wearing number 58 that was in the same position you were last year.
That's a great question, by the way. But, as me, I would say as a young guy coming in, don't make the game bigger than itself. It's the same thing you're doing in college. So just lock in on your keys, understand whatever role you're given, whatever situation you're in, just do it to your best of your ability, and we got you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, guys.